The Great Lakes. These 5 freshwater wonders are more than just geographic marvels. They're woven into the fabric of North American history, culture, and ecology. Straddling the border between Canada and the United States, Lake Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario hold 1/5 of the world's surface freshwater. These freshwater inland seas are so vast that early European explorers initially mistook them for oceans. They teemed with life, both above and below the surface, and provided sustenance and transportation routes for indigenous peoples for millennia. The names we know them by today are a blend of indigenous languages, early European interpretations, and the unique characteristics of each lake. Join us now as we dive into the stories behind the names of these majestic bodies of water and uncover some of the fascinating secrets they hold. Get ready for a journey into the heart of the Great Lakes region. Let's start with the big guy, Lake Superior. And when we say big, we mean it. Superior is the largest of the Great Lakes by surface area, and it's deep too, plunging down over 1,300 feet in some places. So, how did it get its impressive name? The Ojibwe people who lived along its southern shores called it Gishigami, which translates to big water or Great Lake. The French, the first Europeans to encounter the lake, called it Lac Supérieur, meaning upper lake, due to its position north of Lake Huron. The name stuck, evolving into the Lake Superior we know today. It's a fitting tribute to a lake that truly lives up to its name in both size and grandeur. Our next stop takes us to Lake Michigan, the only one of the Great Lakes situated entirely within the United States. Michigan's name is a bit of a tongue twister, but it's rooted in the language of the people who knew it best. The Ojibwe people called this lake Michigami, meaning large lake. Notice a theme here. The Great Lakes clearly made a big impression on the people who lived around them. The name was adopted and adapted by European explorers, eventually becoming Michigan. Lake Huron, the second largest of the Great Lakes, gets its name from its earliest known inhabitants. The Huron-Wendat people, an Iroquoian-speaking group, lived along its shores long before Europeans arrived. The French, upon encountering these people, referred to them as Hurons, a term possibly derived from the French word hure, meaning wild boar's head, referring to the hairstyle of some Huron men. From Huron people, it was a short jump to Lac de Huron, and eventually to the Lake Huron we use today. Section 5, Erie, the lake where the cat went. The shallowest of the Great Lakes, Lake Erie, has a name with a somewhat more mysterious origin. The most widely accepted theory links it to the Erie people, a Native American tribe who lived along its southern shore. The word Erie is believed to be a shortened form of Ariel Honan, meaning long tail, a term that might have referred to the shape of the lake or, intriguingly, to a mythical panther-like creature that was said to inhabit the area. Section 6, Ontario, the Lake of Shining Waters and Big Hills. Finally, we come to Lake Ontario, the smallest of the Great Lakes by surface area. Its name, like the lake itself, is a study in contrasts. Ontario is believed to be derived from the Iroquois word Ontario, which means lake of shining waters, but it's a beautiful and apt description, especially on a sunny day when the lake sparkles like 1,000 diamonds. However, the name might also refer to the geographic features surrounding the lake. Another interpretation suggests Ontario could mean Lake of the Great Mountain or Standing Stone, perhaps referring to the Niagara Escarpment, a dramatic rock formation that runs along its southern shore. Section 7, the silent graveyard of the Great Lakes. Beneath the serene surface of these vast inland seas lies a world of mystery and history. The Great Lakes are home to an estimated 6,000 shipwrecks, making them one of the most significant underwater graveyards in the world. These sunken vessels tell tales of adventure, tragedy, and the relentless power of nature. One of the most famous shipwrecks is the SS Edmund Fitzgerald, which sank in Lake Superior during a fierce storm in 1975. The tragedy inspired Gordon Lightfoot's haunting ballad, reminding us of the lake's unpredictable and sometimes deadly nature. In Lake Michigan, the Rouse Simmons, also known as the Christmas tree ship, met its fate in 1912 while carrying a cargo of Christmas trees. Its story has become a poignant part of local folklore. Lake Huron is the final resting place of the SS Regina, a steel freighter that went down in the Great Storm of 1913. A storm so severe it claimed over 250 lives and 19 ships. Lake Erie, known for its shallow and treacherous waters, holds the remains of the SS GP Griffith, which caught fire and sank in 1850, taking with it nearly 300 passengers. Lastly, Lake Ontario's depths conceal the Hamilton and Scourge, two American warships from the War of 1812. These well-preserved wrecks offer a glimpse into the naval history of the early 19th century. Each of these shipwrecks serves as a time capsule, preserving a moment in history and reminding us of the indomitable spirit of those who sailed the Great Lakes. Section 7. Fun Facts from the Depths. Now that we've explored the origins of their names, let's uncover some fun facts about these magnificent lakes, Great Lengths. If you were to walk the entire shoreline of the Great Lakes, you'd cover a distance greater than walking halfway around the Earth. Island hopping. The Great Lakes are home to over 35,000 islands, some so large they have their own inland lakes. Wreckage wonderland. Thousands of shipwrecks litter the bottom of the Great Lakes, silent reminders of the perils of these inland seas. Section 8. Test your Great Lakes knowledge. Ready to test your Great Lakes IQ? Here are some trivia questions to ponder. 1. Which Great Lake is nicknamed Gitche Gumee? Answer: Lake Superior. 2. What connects Lake Erie to Lake Ontario? Answer: the Niagara River. 3. What type of creature is a lake sturgeon? Answer: a fish. 4. Which Great Lake is entirely within the United States? Answer: Lake Michigan. 5. Which Great Lake is the second largest by surface area? Answer: Lake Huron. 6. Which Great Lake is known for having the most shipwrecks? Answer: Lake Erie. 7. Which Great Lake is the smallest by volume? Answer: Lake Ontario. Section 9. Guardians of Freshwater and History. The Great Lakes are more than just names on a map. They're living, breathing ecosystems that play a vital role in the lives of millions of people. They're a source of drinking water, transportation routes, and recreational havens, and they hold within their depths a rich tapestry of natural and cultural history. By understanding the origins of their names and appreciating their unique characteristics, we gain a deeper appreciation for these freshwater treasures and the importance of protecting them for generations to come. So, next time you gaze upon the vast expanse of a Great Lake, remember the stories they hold, the life they sustain, and the legacy they represent.